Hey, I'm Brian Posehn. You may know me from my stand-up comedy or from the TV shows I've been on, like the Sarah Silverman program. I love comic books, metal, and anything nerdy, except furries. They're gross. But that does include Dungeons & Dragons, which I've been playing with the same group of my funny friends for a decade now. So we decided to record us playing the game and turn it into a podcast, and we call it
Nerd Poker. Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends.
Blaine!
Ken!
Sarah!
Sark. Don't forget Jerry.
Now with more
Dan.
And Steve.
and less Sarah, Jerry, and Sark. Hey, it's Brian Posehn. You're listening to Nerd Poker, Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends. Hi, friends.
Hi, Brian.
Hello, Brian.
We're going to skip the donors and do them a little later and jump in.
You know, in Russia, we dome the skippers.
Yeah, I heard that. What's
Really?
what's been happening?
All right,
what
so-
happened last time?
Our friends.
Recap guy.
Oh, yeah, let me get into my announcer voice. First of all, that was disgusting.
Yeah, Steve Agee doing 9 bong hits.
He just drank.
Guys,
Anal bong hits.
Fuck, man.
You guys ever listen to the Green Bay punk band known as Boris the Sprinkler?
Nope.
You know them?
I know them.
They're fucking great.
Yeah, of course.
You better like them.
Hey, everybody, relax.
Hey, let him talk.
Yeah. I used to imitate that guy all the time. On high school
What's
radio.
in the big pink box?
All right, I'm going to do the Reverend Norb thing then. Ladies and gentlemen, our heroes were underneath the Earth's crust or whatever sort of fractured spectrum continent they were on.
It's
they
very
went
flaky, by the way. It's very delicate and flaky.
It's a flaky continent, a continent with the consistency of some kind of green bean casserole. Once they went beneath the crunchy layer, they got down into some sort of spiraling, phosphorescent greenhouse that went deep towards what they hope might be the Underdark, where there are some sort of humanoids they can actually have an interaction with, perhaps exchange a cup of tea, high-five each other, fuck each other in the ass, who knows? But they just murdered a giant pile of Daros, where Nausicaa did a bunch of intestine tying and also wasted everybody's time and got high, and everybody killed everything forever. We've killed approximately 1,000 Daros. I believe we have just remounted the flying carpet, the rug of welcome, and we are headed down towards a light that switched on, probably because we woke someone up killing 5,000 fucking Daros.
All right, the light went on.
I don't remember any of that.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's like that time we saw fish. You remember that, do you?
No,
It is
I
just
Yeah,
like that.
You were there. It's something you block out. It's like your dad blowing you or something. That's like going to see a fish show.
Oh, I
It's like
remember
something that
that.
you repress. Unless you're into it.
Yeah, now he's with the dead. That Trey guy.
Oh, Trey Anastasio?
So yeah.
You know what? My friend Rob, a dear friend of mine, we would always do crazy drugs and go see great shows. And he's a big Grateful Deadhead guy. And we snuck in, and this is from a dude who was in his 40s and had bad surgery. We snuck into the Henry Fonda Theater to see Trey Anastasio. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't we just not do this? But he was actually really, really good.
Huh.
He's a virtuoso.
Yeah.
He's like Steve Vai or Joe Satriani. He's a
Yeah.
virtuoso.
Just like those guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, I don't like Leroy Neiman, but look that up in your book, Dan.
Leroy.
Leroy Neiman.
See Playboy magazine.
Yeah.
We'll do the rest of the donors later, but Dan got a book from one of our listeners.
Somebody mailed it to Earwolf with my name on it, which was both disturbing and exciting at the same time.
It's
And your
published-
social security number.
That was the weird part, yeah.
It's published by the New York Times, but it's the Times of the 70s. So it's
I remember the 70s.
it's got
really well.
R2-D2. That's Farrah Fawcett, Dan. And she's on a skateboard.
Sam.
That's a disco ball.
Oh, I thought that was the Death
Discos would
Star.
have balls. That's a car called a Pacer. It was a piece of shit.
But it was wide.
Those two guys were presidents, and that's a lady with a
Is
lot of
that
hair.
Angela Davis?
Yeah.
What's funny is most of the stuff on the cover of this book lasted well into the 80s. So
There's a helicopter on that. I think that's when we first got a helicopter.
is it really?
That
The
floppy
70s.
disk looks
I think they had
80s.
helicopters before the 70s.
Yeah, the helicopter was invented in 1974 for
By
an
William
episode of
Randolph.
Mannix.
What were those things on MASH
It's a
then?
giant floppy disk too. The 70s.
It's the helicopters
those
in MASH
7
aren't
things.
canon.
So this
But
guy's
anyway.
name is Aaron Barry, and he included more cash, but made a really nice and flattering note about how he took the cost of the book out of my donation. so maybe we should just keep it for Del Taco money.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Steve's here, you guys.
Hi, Steve.
I've been here the last four or five times.
Yeah, no, but now
I am here. Oh
you
yeah.
made your presence felt, is what I
In
meant.
case you were wondering, that burp.
You guys,
Yeah.
Steve is here all the time now.
Yeah.
What are you eating there?
He's here all the time in my heart.
Fries.
So yeah, we were on a carpet, and we're trying to fly farther down, and a light switched on down the tunnel towards where the magic blip was.
I don't like that.
Now,
But it's in the direction of the magic blip.
Okay.
let's keep heading.
Well, you know, the magic blip, the vibe that you get is if you go towards the light that came on, that the blip will be down. That you've realized that you are sort of in in these almost like tubes of agriculture, and they're on a spiral that is going down like a spiral staircase. They're long, football fields long. You can kind of see the end of it if you really look for it. It's
just
very
see the-
Rendezvous with Rama.
I was going to say, I see
As
the cover of a 70s sci-fi novel.
completely.
So-
It's like the side of a van owned by Frank Frazetta. And
so do we want to keep going down, or will
you
it?
can keep going down. You can go down and head down to where this light came on. But then again, where the light came on is probably the armory where all these guys that you just killed came from. So unless you're going to go and fuck these guys up, that's one thing. But if you want to keep going down, that's where the magic blip is, or that's the vibe you're getting anyway.
So do we have to get past this armory to get towards the magic blip? Is what you're saying, or is there another way?
No, the blip is down. If you went back out,
Frank Frazetta is not in this 70s book, by the way.
Boo.
he would be in the late 60s, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
also the 70s.
So,
but yeah,
this
it would be
book's
more predominantly.
not going to help you all the
Oh
time.
man, is Chuck Mangione in there?
He's gotta
Oh
be.
shit.
He's
Gotta be.
Yeah.
That's the real qualifier.
It's been a while since we sang that one, guys.
And
It has been a while since
if
we
it's
sang
not
that
in
one.
there, you can always look up "Feel So Good," which was his massive hit.
How'd that go?
How the fuck is that not in there?
Chuck Mangione's not in there, man.
He might be like 80s, tail end 70s, early
What a
80s.
massive oversight!
Feels So Good is
because
definitely 80s.
I saw his.
No, it's definitely
I saw his
70s.
album at Mailman's, which was a department store when I was in my single digits.
All right, let's keep going down and let's
I'm
avoid
going
the
to
light.
consult
That's
the
what I say.
internet.
While he consults the internet, I'm voting we go down. Let's
Dear
avoid
internet,
the light.
I write
You
letters.
can. Oh, you're heading towards the light, or you're heading back out into the hallway that was winding down.
Back into the hallway that was winding down.
All right. Is everybody in agreement on that one?
Yes.
Yeah, Blaine.
Steve Agee, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Steve Agee. He's going to be appearing at the Morongo Casino gift shop
Thank you.
all this
Morongo.
weekend. If you need a magnet with Steve's face on it or a magnet with the word Morongo Casino on it, which is actually a magnet with 2 words on it. Go see
Morongo,
him,
where
go see him.
morons go.
Go see Steve Agee at the Morongo Casino this weekend, Saturday through Monday. It's going to be a great week. You're on stage the entire time, I heard.
Yeah, it's a marathon.
So we go back into the tunnel and we hear this weird Steve Agee plug over some sort of public service announcement.
Yeah, it's like oh, Steve Agee appearing at the Morongo Casino.
Ugh, this-
The red zone is for the loading and unloading of passengers only.
And it's like being in an Australian airport for some reason. So you guys are all on this carpet, and you float up and float back to where you came in. There's stacks of Darrow bodies around. There's still glowing fungus every place. It looks like Spencer's Gifts ejaculated into a 70s pizza.
That's hot.
But you go back out into the hallway where it's a little more cavernous, a little more stony, and you're
Tony.
and you can see that there is a ramp that spirals sort of down.
I like that.
Down and to the left.
Feels so good
Just like
with
in JFK.
77.
I'm going to start relearning spells.
Star Wars year.
I was 12, by the way, so I wasn't single digits.
Right on. Far out.
So what are you doing, Nausicaa? Sorry.
Relearning
Going,
spells.
yeah, and going down to the blip.
I'm going to do that too. I think I need to relearn
Is anybody
magic missile.
really fucked up? Is anybody low on the old healthy points?
I could use some.
I think I did take some hits. I'm down 11, it looks like.
All right, so can I roll my herbalism and my healing, Blaine, and try?
Yeah, but you can't do that if you're doing your spell, so you're gonna have to stop. Do
And,
that.
yeah, I'll stop.
Sure.
I've only got one spell to learn, Cure Light Wounds, so I may as well just heal before I do that. All right, that's 4 for Hug,
4 for Hug,
I'll give you a hug for
3
4.
for Dag.
3 for Dag.
Oh, and I can do one more because I have 2 in herbalism. And who needs it more?
Well, I don't know.
No.
What do you need? Yeah, you're.
Okay,
you
I'll
don't
take
have as many
I'll
as
take.
I do.
I only need 2 of those 4. Split them.
I don't think well,
I know we can't.
Don't
we
be a
can't because
fucking
you
idiot.
said it out loud. I should have fucking been smooth.
Right.
So the
Skip,
nerds
Didn't we have a
hear
quiz
me.
today?
Give it to Dag.
Yeah, give it to Dag. Dag, you got beat the shit out of you. Let's
Yeah,
give you.
11 down.
Yeah, take 4 more.
And how's Winter doing?
Good.
Winter's good. These guys.
And I already gave you 3 or
Japanese
4,
housewife mask back on.
right, Brian? So,
Thank God we're not on Periscope. People will think that it's 29 days later. Did you see 30 days later? That's 28 days later with 2 fingers up your ass.
Come on.
What?
I don't know what any of those movies are. What's
It
30
sounded
days
funny
later?
though.
Yeah, it all works.
What's 30 days
It all
later?
scanned.
I know what 28 days later is.
Yeah.
It's like the way 71 is a 69 with 2 fingers up your ass.
All right.
It's a Carlin riff.
If only he could be here to hear.
It's a
what
Carlin
we've done with his
riff.
legacy.
Oh, Carlin.
You do me and I'll owe you one.
Never trust a guy whose arm hair completely covers his wristwatch. My favorite Carlin line, I like the beach because there's only assholes on 3 sides of me. Yeah, and that's the only reason I like Carlin, by the way, is that joke.
Just that.
Just that
It's
joke.
good enough.
I have his box set on my iPod, and so when I shuffle, it'll be like a bunch of songs, and then, it's the Hippie Dippy Weatherman.
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool.
Icebox man.
I'll take it. Okay, so who's doing what?
Learning.
You guys are on a carpet,
Learning.
you're in a hallway.
Learning
traveling.
spulls.
Okay, now, if you're learning
I
spells,
gotta
it's,
learn shit.
remember it's yeah, you're homeschooled, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that you have to do is it's 10 minutes per level per spell. So if you're
right.
learning a 2nd level spell, it's 20 minutes, which is 2 turns. In 3 turns, of course, is a right.
Hey, 3 lefts make a right.
That's right. So that's what's happening there. You guys are out in this on the carpet, and you're kind of drifting slowly, almost like you're in a car in neutral, going down an incline.
Oh, and here's something we talked about a couple episodes too, leveling up.
Oh, sure.
We were going to roll to level up and see what our odds were, and then we never did it.
Well, right now you're on a flying carpet in a weird, dark spiral hallway.
terrible
So maybe
time to
not
level
quite.
up.
It might not be the time to.
Cool.
But I mean, if you want to park someplace and see if you can get away with it,
Nah.
sure.
I'd rather keep moving. How about you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah, keep
absolutely.
moving.
All right, so you're on
I just
this.
got 1 level 1 spell to learn.
Okay, so if you want to, if you guys take a turn and a half, you're on this carpet. You're kind of drifting down this hallway, and as you kind of suddenly remember that you know kung fu, you come around a corner and you start to see that there's another entrance to another one of these obvious agricultural tubes, and there's a glow kind of coming out of it. I mean, it's not like you're in a mall or anything.
Oh, okay.
But it looks like you're coming into another one of those tubes.
Keep going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
towards the blip.
Towards the blip. To the blip.
To the blip.
To the blip.
The
Oh, the fuck's that blip?
Bound. The
blip
incredible
is,
journey.
The blip is still down. When you kind of keep drifting past this thing, you look into this tube, and it's obvious that it's just a variation on the one that you were just in. There's glowing iridescent plants and fungi in there, and stuff all over the ceiling. It looks like it used to be orderly, but it was obviously chaotically overgrown. And it looks a little more overgrown than the last one was, but you notice that there's different colors shimmering
Okay.
in the like it was probably a different crop that mutated or was changed into whatever it is now.
Okay.
So, but that's that.
I'm gonna pray to Zinzarina to guide me back to my people. So
Oh, God.
with with her power, we can bring mighty justice to the Underdark.
Zinzarina,
And then I am going to give Dag a crossword puzzle because he doesn't have any spells to learn.
Aw.
Give him Mad Libs.
It's a
That
crossword
might be.
puzzle.
That might
by the
be.
way.
in that book.
adverb.
I made this
That
crossword
might be
puzzle
80s.
myself. It's not very good.
Fuck yourself.
No, Mad
Lee.
Libs are 70s.
Man,
right?
it was may even be 60s.
It's not.
Because I had this when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one. My friend Susie Banta said it was when we were doing a Christmas one. She said his talking about his belly, and it shook when he laughed like a bowl full of teeth.
Ew. Fuck.
I love you, Susie Banta. If you're listening to this, I love you, Susie Banta.
No Mad Libs in this book about the 70s, but they've got Madison Square Garden in there. Like if you weren't aware.
You know, the 70s.
Well, you know what? That's where Alfred E. Newman fucked Led Zeppelin.
Let's read that story now.
Let's take a look at that clip. Alfred E. Newman fucking Led Zeppelin. I think it'd go a little something like this. Brian, it's your moment to shine. You're such a great impressionist.
Who is that?
It's Alfred E. Newman. Fucking
great.
Led Zeppelin.
What, me worry?
And we're
Nausicaa's going to start cutting herself.
By the way, Billy Joel is playing Madison Square Garden tomorrow.
doesn't he have
So
like
stay the fuck away from there.
Yeah,
does he have a
like-
residency there?
I don't. Who cares?
Yes.
I've said this before on the
Yes.
show. I'll say it again on the show. I like Billy Joel.
I know.
Hey, you guys, you heard it here first.
I cry myself to sleep at night thinking about that.
You were wrong last time.
Oh, hey, how about that Journey drummer?
Yeah.
Hey, is that in the book?
Yeah, the Journey's
That Journey drummer.
Yeah, Journey's drummer just got arrested for raping his wife.
What? No.
And then I was reading the
can't
article
do
and it
that.
said he replaced the last drummer who was arrested for assaulting his girlfriend. So I don't know what's going on with what's in the water at Journey.
Yeah, that's a strange,
Not only is
strange journey they're taking.
Journey's not in here, nor is domestic abuse.
Journey's.
So-
What is in there?
Yeah.
Domestic abuse didn't come out till like 1985.
So I guess Madison Square Garden, War Memorial Stadium,
Madison
the
Square Garden
movie-
from 1925.
the
It's
movie-
not
the
The
Coliseum in Los
The
Angeles.
movie The Green Berets is in here.
No, what?
What?
John Wayne?
Farrah Fawcett gets 2 whole pages.
Sure.
course she
That
does.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and one of
One
those
for
pages-
each. One for each titty.
There's 2 different kinds of furniture in here.
Steve.
Punk and rattan.
There's what? Oh, furniture?
Punk furniture gets its own page.
Punk furniture?
Here, let's look up punk furniture.
The fuck is punk furniture?
Let's get 2 pages for punk furniture.
It's a box. That's my punk furniture.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Punk furniture makes itself felt. The 1950s gave us skinny ties, peg pants, and Elvis Presley. The 1970s and a Quantum Leap Forward have so far given us skinny ties,
Quantum
peg
Leap.
pants, and Elvis Costello. What the fuck is
What? Is punk furniture an album or something? Or what the fuck is punk
I don't
furniture?
know. Move on.
It's
Let's
Go to
down
Paris,
the
France.
spiral.
I'm having a stroke trying to figure out why this is even in the book. So I'm putting
Steve,
this book
Steve
away.
Martin in there?
Steve
Yes.
Martin's got to be in there.
The inventor of punk furniture?
Steve
That's
Martin,
Steve Martin?
known more these days for his banjo playing, was the inventor of punk furniture.
Punk furniture and cruel shoes.
Unless, of course, you would like to try the Punk furniture.
No. Punk furniture.
I like them.
the fuck is punk
Steve
furniture?
Martin is not in this book.
How is
Fair
Steve
enough.
Martin not in the book about the 70s? That's not a book about the 70s. That's a book about people in their 70s.
That's just a book about things.
Oh my God! I had such a
Oh.
I had a fantastic Melba toast.
This is a book about
In the
the
book's
1970s.
defense, though, it doesn't say it's an encyclopedia.
Yeah,
of
leave the
things.
book alone, you guys.
It's
Yeah.
just the culture, politics, and personalities that shaped the decade. So Steve Martin didn't shape the decade.
You didn't?
Comedy can't change the world,
That's
you
what
guys.
the book said. Fight the book.
Fight the book.
All right, we're still going on this carpet
Right
right
here,
here.
so hard.
What happened?
We're going down that carpet ride.
Yeah.
So hard.
All right, are you riding past this opening?
Absolutely. Right?
Fuck yeah.
Gonna get the fuck out of here. I want to get up on the blip.
Get up on the blip.
Get
Put
up
it on your
the
lip.
blip. Get up on the blip.
Okay. So you're sort of drifting past.
Nausicaa is literally about to start cutting herself at this point.
Is the Magnum Box Odyssey in that book?
Let's not do this.
Something's going to jump out of the opening, so let's be ready. Be on your toes, fellas.
Put your dicks away.
Stay frosty.
As you sort of as you drift past this opening, you
It's like a
hear
weird opening.
You hear in the distance there's sort of there's a gibbering, just a gibbering in the distance.
Gibbering.
Yeah, and but you continue to drift past.
Do you guys want me to be cool, or do you want me to be in character? Do you want me to do want me to do something? Want me to play Nausicaa the way she should be
It's
played?
role
or-
playing, so play your role.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right. How loud is the gibbering?
It's in the far
loud enough
distance.
for all of us to
It's
hear it?
almost like if you were in the last tube, and the Darrows were coming at you. It's sort of like they're off in the distance. There's something unrecognizable in there someplace.
All right, then I shout a drowish taunt at it, and I say, "You know not with what you deal. We will destroy anyone who comes towards us."
Is that what you're like? Is that the sort of
I'm
terrible thing you would
feeling.
do?
I've got
Oh,
wings
you're
now,
high.
and I'm
You're
high.
totally high.
And
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
I'm fucked up. I'm on hallucinogens.
Because it was kind of out of character.
Sure.
So
I think
get it.
I've been given wings
Yeah,
by
yeah.
a divine
Yeah,
prophecy.
you're out of your fucking
Yeah.
gourd.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's keep moving. But while we're
When
moving,
you-
I'm
when
shouting this off the back like a
When
bunch
you-
of teenagers in a car.
When you yell this, the gibbering stops.
When the gibbering stops.
When the gibbering stops, the way when you walk past a cricket, the cricket shuts up,
Yes.
Sure.
I know that.
Oh, it's just a cricket.
and then when you sort of drift a little further into the distance, when you're done yelling, Mr. Yells,
Mr. Microphone.
Ms.
The,
Ms. Yells.
you hear the gibbering sort of start to spark back up, but you drift past the opening, and you're back in this
All right.
this corridor or whatever.
I
it is.
flipped the bird as we
It
continue.
was
on.
probably a gibberer.
It was probably a Flibberty gibbet.
A clown.
Is that in there? Is that in the 70s?
Flibberty
book?
Gibbet.
Flibberty gibbets.
Looking up Flibberty Gibbet while Blaine continues to flip through his book
about
of
Gorge?
underground demons.
Sure. No, I'm just looking at stuff.
Flibberty Gibbet is.
That's got to be older than.
You know what we're gonna do
Yeah,
while I
it's
look up
probably-
It's
Flibberty
in,
Gibbet?
it's in Sound of
50s.
Music.
Yeah.
What? There's no.
Wow.
Why am I even looking this up? Gravity's Rainbow is in here, you guys. Gravity's
Oh, I love that
Rainbow.
show.
Hey, that's a good song.
Flibberty Gibbet is not in here. However, East Africa is in here, as is Diane Crump, the classic Italian cookbook, and Coming of Age in Samoa.
This
Coming
is somebody's.
of Age in Samoa.
I don't know
This
what's
is
happening.
That's going to be the name of my
Personal
first
70s.
album.
Coming of Age in
I got
Samoa.
it right.
What's something else you want to know if it's in here?
Coming of Age
Gourd?
in Samoa.
Gourd? Gourd. Just G-O-R-D?
Yeah. Gourd. Is an out of my.
No, Gourd is not in here.
How about Gordon Jump?
Jump, that's a good one.
No, definitely.
He's got to
not.
be in there.
Gordon Jump is
No.
not in here,
That's
but
80s, 'cause he-
the planet Jupiter is in here, as is LaGuardia Airport,
Both created in the 70s.
and Student Killings is in here. Student
Also
Oh,
in the
yeah.
70s.
Hey, can
Penn
you look
State
up
or what?
I saw them at
WKRP?
CBGB's before it closed. Student killings.
Coming of age in Samoa. That's the greatest thing I ever have heard.
This crab-like nightmare has a lamprey mouth, twitching eyes on its legs, and several blisters along its back that hold human brains.
That's hot.
Special abilities, brain collection.
All right, I feel like you've told us too much.
What do it taste
No, I'm
like?
just looking at that.
He's just looking at some
God
weird
damn it!
shit.
Let's look at his stuff.
All right. How long have we been on the carpet now, Blaine?
You're averaging about 10 minutes between every doorway.
So it's been what, like
or opening.
Traveling by openings.
been like 30 or 40 at this point?
We're not heading down though.
Yeah, you're on an incline.
Oh, the incline spiral. Got it.
Yes.
Right on.
All right, once it's been been about an hour, Nausicaa's gonna start doing some more creepy shit.
Was that a McQuarrie background on your phone?
You're goddamn right. It was a Ralph McQuarrie background.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, Ralph McQuarrie is the single best thing in the world.
Is he in that book?
Ralph McQuarrie.
If he's not, then that book needs to be thrown against the wall and picked up again, and more stuff looked up in it.
Coming of Age in Samoa is a book by Margaret Mead, but I'm still going to steal it as my album title. Maybe Coming of Age in Samosas
Okay.
or Samoas, the Girl Scout cookie.
Coming
Coming of Age in
a
Samoas.
little bit of coconut sprinkles on top.
Coming of age and s'mores.
Isn't that
That's what it's going to be.
All right, so there's no Ralph McQuarrie. However, there is Mark Hamill, Star
remember
Wars,
who
and Sex
starred
and
in
Sexual
that.
Theory.
who starred in
Sexual
Coming
Fury.
of Age and S'mores? So somebody, I can't think of the name of the guy that starred in that movie about.
Sacramento Zone. Oh.
No. No, a different massively overweight guy.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy. So, traveling along.
Once it's been an hour, let me know, Blaine. Has it been an hour? It's been an hour?
You come up to the next doorway maybe in 10 or 15 minutes, and it's the same kind of drill.
All right.
You see a glow, like an iridescent, bioluminescent glow coming out of an opening that's pretty large. And you look down a tube that was obviously some sort of ancient agricultural thing where they were growing underground plants that became overgrown centuries ago, decades ago, who knows how long ago.
All right, I'm going to try out some
But
more.
there's different colors in here, different sounds in there. Each
Okay.
one of these is like a different biosphere. So
Like we're at Epcot Center.
yeah, except there's it's not as
Biodome.
touristy. And the Cokes are
Epcot
cheap.
Center. Is Epcot Center in...
That's
Stop it.
79.
I try out some new Zinzarina war cries. I say something about Shul Eating ain't cheating. She'll try that out, sure.
Horrible
I feel like she might get a little more
Fuck right,
creative than
it.
that.
You're killing me, Larry.
You're killing me, Larry!
Go back to Mexico.
What about
Stop killing me, Larry!
Let's take a break.
Why are you killing me?
No, seriously, let's take a break.
Break taken.
We're back, everybody.
Hey guys, we're back.
I missed you all.
Hey, what'd you guys do in the break?
I went and saw Jurassic World.
And what'd you think?
It was okay.
was it cool that they have dinosaurs on it?
I watched the second episode of True Detective. On the
How's
break.
that? Yeah, I'm not hearing
a
great
bummer.
things.
You know
And
what?
what's is it? I mean, it's the same writers, right?
I think it's-
Writer,
Oh, but everything else is different, right?
new director.
Well, yeah, new cast and all that. So what? So the cast doesn't click. It just what's
it's
wrong
just
with it?
I can't. It's weird. It's just I can't.
Because of the last series, you were in by the first episode. I loved it right away.
Me too.
Here's my thing, though. I loved the first one, but I hated the last episode.
Yeah, I'm right there with
Fucking
you, man.
Hated the last episode.
And you know what? Like, it was one of those
Yeah.
things where I felt like it could have ended almost any way, but the way it did end was the
just
last
a
thing
dumb,
I wanted.
obvious.
I wanted things to just. I was like, whatever happens,
I
I
didn't
want
hate
this to-
that, but I didn't love it.
I was so disappointed.
I just wanted
me
it to
too.
get more and more fucked up every episode. And
Yeah.
it kind of did. And then the last episode, it was like,
But it was building all kinds of weird symbolism and shit, and none
didn't
of it went
even
anywhere.
try to pay it off. And I watched the first episode of True Detective Season 2, and it was not my cup of tea.
Why would you do that? I heard that this season of True Detective was written by a radio contest winner.
Mad Max wins the summer. I mean,
Oh, it was fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Are you
I have
kidding me?
not seen anything since that.
Goldie Hawn
that
has
I
never
liked
been
that
funnier.
much.
Yeah, no way. And then everybody liked too. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody didn't like it.
Well, we're getting to
Right.
a point too where like people are starting to make apocalypse movies that are stupid because it's like, oh yeah, we are losing all the water. Like,
Right.
shit is kind of fucked up, and that movie actually made it like realistic on a way where I don't know.
Yeah, we could get there.
And the action part was fucking amazing.
Oh my god, so good.
I was into the story about them trying to reproduce in an apocalyptic wasteland.
Which is basically what this campaign is, right, you guys?
Spoilers!
What else?
What are you guys doing?
We're still
I'm gonna,
Heading towards the blip.
Now that it's been a while, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna actually.
This thing, by the way, you're drifting past it. The noises just sound like jungle noises. You don't hear any sort of.
No sentient.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That burp sounded fake, Steve.
Well, it wasn't Daniel.
Oh, call me Daniel.
Wow.
Danny boy.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try to cut myself and offer a blood sacrifice.
Jesus.
What is this?
Cut it.
Donnie
I
Darko?
cut myself.
When I think about you, I cut myself.
No, you know, I used to get some mileage out of this stuff.
Disturbing Ali Yankovic.
Divinals.
A little too weird.
When
think
I
of it.
think about you, I cut myself. Oh, sorry.
No, why are you sorry? It was beautiful.
Everyone was enjoying that for sure.
You know who understands?
Who?
My real dad. Nah, I don't have a real dad.
But yeah, I'm gonna pray and drop some bloods.
Okay, sure.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm
Why don't
playing.
you give everybody an e-meter test while you're at it?
Is anybody? Are we getting any closer to the blip?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
But is it getting any
Can
stronger?
Steve
or-
like cast identify magic and
Yeah,
like
somebody. Can
see if
somebody
we're
help
doing
us?
something.
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
or detect magic? Sorry, I just
What am I rolling for that?
Oh, you're rolling
I
a
went into Pathfinder
detect.
brain.
Are you?
All of them?
just
Can I
cast
just roll all these?
What's your spell?
detect
Detect
magic?
Madge.
Okay. Sure.
Am I rolling?
But who sensed the magic in this direction?
I think it was Steve. I think it was Winter.
Yeah.
You know,
it was
you
me.
might want to just kind of polish up your magic detecting magic thing.
How do I do that?
Just cast it again, I would think. I
All
think
right.
you're probably coming up on the end of your timer on this one.
Which one? What am I rolling here?
I think you just
You just
roll
cast
and it goes up. Yeah.
Which one?
No, you just cast.
You just cast it.
You just
yeah.
say you're doing it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then Bing. Boop.
Is there a detect magic? Can somebody read it out loud just for
what
for our
level is
listeners'
it?
sake?
What hell
It's a
level?
1.
We also
A long distance spell dedication. Jeremy
Detect
in Jersey
magic.
City
I got it.
wants to hear detect magic.
It's page 133 if you want to do it, Steve.
Yeah, in your Haftorah.
That's 130.
There's a Dracula on the bottom.
Please turn your spell books to
It's
page
yogurt with Dracula on the bottom.
133.
You want me to read all
Dracula.
this? Range 0, components VSM, duration 3 turns, casting time 1 round, area of effect 60 plus 10 levels. Saving
That's
throw
the-
none.
Yeah, he's that one.
Well, that's fucking. Never mind.
You were doing the wrong spell.
Don't worry about
It's
that.
right
We'll be
above
back.
the picture of Dracula coming all over a wall.
No, it's 2 above it.
Sorry.
Well, they detect
That was the
magic.
first mistake.
Spell is cast. The wizard detects magical radiations in a path 10 feet wide and up to 60 feet long.
Magical radiation.
In the direction he is facing, the intensity of the magic can be determined, and the wizard has a 10% chance per level to recognize if a certain type of magic is present. The caster can turn scanning a 60-degree arc per round, a stone wall of 1 foot or more of thickness. Solid
slowly turning
metal
into something
of
else.
1 inch. Solid metal of 1 inch thickness or a yard or more of solid wood blocks the spell. Magical areas, multiple types of magic, or strong logical magic emanations
Radloff.
may confuse or conceal weaker radiations. None. Oh my God. Note that this spell does not reveal the presence of good or evil or reveal alignment. Other planar creatures are not necessarily magical.
That's quite a
So I
journey.
learned nothing by reading that.
Well, you learn that you can identify what kind of magic it is. I didn't know you could do that.
It definitely said you could detect magic for an infinite distance. I'm sure I heard that for sure. And then we shouldn't
Yeah.
go back over the distance part of it at all.
Yeah, why do we
So
read that?
it just sort of your the beep just sort of refreshed a little bit and became as your little magic radar boop boop boop. It just
Close.
your
We're
beep
right on
became It seems like it's a few like it's down more, but you're.
Like we should.
It seems like if you kept going down. Does anybody have dungeoneering or
Oh, it's a good
Kidding me? No way.
some sort of even
That's for
navigation?
sissies.
If there's anything like that, you will
let's see.
probably get the vibe that
I guarantee I have rope use.
rope use helps.
I always pick rope
Does
use.
anybody have ramen noodles? That would help at this point.
I got him.
Have you had a ramen burger?
does anyone
the
have-
bun is made out of ramen.
Does anyone
I've
have
heard that.
green thumb? Green thumb would be a great thing.
Oh, I've got
that hot dog pizza.
Saltwater
They put the
fish
hot
tank.
dogs on the
On a
pizza.
pizza?
As a-
Like
yeah,
20
I've got
20
a-
hot dogs.
I've got a detect secret doors thing.
Oh.
Okay, sure.
Why don't you detect some secret doors?
Secret Robbie Krieger.
Did you see that hot dog potato chip hamburger?
Jim's been
There's a
dead for
hamburger.
years.
There's a hamburger that's got a hot dog potato chips on it.
This guy watches a lot of TV. That's about all he does.
A hamburger with a hot dog and a lot of potato chips.
Yeah. There's a pizza with hot dogs on it, and
Could you imagine working in a restaurant that
Yeah.
served that?
I think America's gone hot
Did
dog
you-
crazy.
Did you see that Colonel Sanders is alive again?
Yeah.
He came alive again.
I want
I
chicken.
knew
I
it.
want a chicken with hot dogs on it, like a chicken wing with a hot dog riding on it.
You could
Riding.
Yeah,
What if you could get like a chicken wing, but the
hot
bone
dog.
was like a hot dog?
a hot dog. That sounds good.
Oh my god!
fried chicken
Dan,
saddle.
You just got so rich.
I wish chicken bones were made of hot
Yeah.
dogs.
What if you could make an animal where just like all the animal's bones were hot dogs?
My dog wouldn't have choked on a chicken bone if it was a hot dog. I
Dog
wish,
choked on a chicken bone?
sure. I wish everything. I wish everything was a hot dog.
What if the salmonella was chocolate?
If this microphone was a hot dog, I'd be in a hot dog eating contest.
What if wieners were hot dogs?
Yeah. What if all that stuff you found in truck stop bathrooms were hot dogs?
I wish every cock I put in my mouth was a hot dog.
instead.
It would change so much.
Jesus. I
Um,
like that idea of hot dog bones, though.
do we feel like
Seriously, if chicken bones were made of hot dogs,
That would be the greatest thing ever.
My dog
if,
would
if anybody steals
Nerd
that
Poker
idea
is
from
brought
me,
to you by Reader's Digest.
I'm mailing that idea
The
to myself
condensed
right
version
now.
for senior citizens. Reader's Digest.
hey, is Reader's Digest in that book about 70?
No.
What are we doing?
Dan, are you in that book for inventing the chicken bone hot dog?
No,
chicken
because
bone?
it was the 70s and I was only 2.
Fuck. That's a great idea. I can't get over it.
Yeah, no dungeoneering, right? I got a little bit of racial secret door stuff.
Winter knows that you have to if you keep drifting down, you assume that the incline that you're on and the size of these rooms that you're going by, that if you go down a few more turns, that maybe you'll be getting closer to this thing. It seems to be downward.
Then we're
almost there, guys.
Go, 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 go.
Then.
Speed up.
Guys, we're almost there.
That's
All
good.
right.
That's good.
Can I fly faster if I get off the carpet? Can I fly faster than the
Any
carpet?
more health?
Oh, yeah. Let me roll some more
Way
health.
to do that? Yeah.
How fast does the carpet fly?
Do you need more, Ken? I could use 4 more.
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. It's been long enough for you. Okay.
I needed that. I'll take it.
4 for you.
All right, I'm back at full strength.
Where would we
Nice.
find that?
fuck
Speed
something in
of
the face.
Rug of welcome.
With a hot dog.
Sorry.
I got 2 hit points for you, Hug.
Oh, seriously. Somebody would fuck my face with hot dogs. I'd be so happy. I'd never leave the house except for to go to a hot dog place.
Hey, man, I got to be honest, dude. If I could leave the house, I'd never leave the house. Know what I'm talking about?
No.
What if instead of being born, you could just be like a hot dog?
God damn.
Jesus, that would be so good.
You're like a hot dog genius.
All right.
Actually, I get Willie at Vicious Dogs as hot dog genius.
I'd like to put a hot dog inside another hot dog.
That would be like a hot ducking.
Hot dog stuffed hot dogs.
I'm going to get off the carpet and try to fly ahead, Blaine.
You know where guys roll their penis real tiny and then shove it inside another dude's penis hole?
Yeah,
like
man.
if you could do that with a hot dog, like roll that hot dog up.
Shove a hot
real
dog in a
thin.
guy's penis hole?
What if we
Shove
could
it-
actually
shove it in a hot dog hole?
figure out how to have hot
Don't
dogs
you mean
fuck each
stop
other?
doing that?
Like, what if we could just make a
It's
female
called
hot
hot
dog?
docking.
You guys, let's invent a female hot dog.
Apollo Soyuz.
If we could just have a female hot dog, they could make hot dogs without us even like trying.
You're
What?
onto something, Dan Telfer.
What if when you ate a hot dog, you pooped it out and that was the one food that was still came out as a hot
It
dog?
became
and you
a hot
could just
dog?
eat it again?
My God, that would be fucking awesome.
By the way,
Are you
a
saying
great
what
disturbance
if
in
shit
the
were hot
force.
dogs?
Yes.
I wish shit was hot dogs.
you can't hear this at home, but I've been throwing up for the entire duration of this conversation.
You invented it.
You started this with your healing rolls
And my plea is to find something to interact
and you're
with.
praying to your God.
Zinzarina could help all of you guys.
Zinzaria can suck a hot dog.
None of you guys saw the Poltergeist remake, right?
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
How terrible was
It
it?
was the worst thing.
Right?
I'm sorry.
But they had
it
like
was.
they went for the beats, right? I mean, so was it
It was
was
just-
it
it
a
was-
tract house? Was it like shot in the same place? Did it have
No,
the same
no.
feel? No.
Didn't feel like that. It felt like they were just, it was like a cheap money grab.
Does the TV have a role in it? Because
Oh, I
how
don't
do you have
remember.
a TV now when TV never goes off the air anymore? And like,
Yeah, there's no
well, I guess it
whiteout.
still does if you have regular cable.
I think it was still a
but-
TV, but I don't think it was like.
But they don't, you know,
She
show
got
the American
sucked-
flag anymore.
She got
and
sucked
go off
into the-
air.
The cable went out or something.
Remember?
She gets sucked
Oh, yeah,
into the
yeah,
Poltergeist channel.
And they put it out on the balcony. That thing.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen anymore.
3. Yes.
Well, right,
Yes.
right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fake birth.
Has anybody died from the cast, or I guess the curse
Already.
is that the movie sucks.
Yeah, that was the curse.
It died at the box office.
Yeah, good one.
And then a bunch of kids died.
Oh,
No, seriously. It's the
That
weird
was funny
curse of
until it
the-
was sad.
Yeah. Because the girl died, and then the other girl died, and
Yeah.
then that girl died, and then the scary puppet died, right?
And the creepy preacher died and the little lady died.
right. But the creepy preacher was old, and Zelda was old. when she
Everybody
died.
died, though.
Yeah, but Zelda died like recently.
Yeah, Craig T. Nelson's fine.
Yeah. His coach is coming back.
James Karen is still alive. Coach is coming back. Is
Yeah.
the coach coming back?
They're doing coach
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
I don't understand.
They never wrapped it up. They have
Oh, I didn't see how it ended.
I didn't
see
either.
that.
You know, Coach had everything but closure.
After coach.
Never won that championship.
Fucking coach coming back. Why not?
Yeah.
You know, I heard
Well,
the new
people
one is
still
about his
coach
son. It's called
things.
Assistant Coach.
Is SpongeBob going to lose Patrick then?
Oh.
Can somebody
probably
be on
not.
two
I think
shows
he
at
can
once?
I think he can work on 2 shows.
Is he made of a hot
That
dog?
guy's awesome. That'd be great. What if Bill Fagerbakker was made of a hot dog? The character actor, Bill Fagerbakker.
Bill Fagerbakker?
Yeah. What if he was made of a hot dog?
Hot dog. Hey, I like hot dog.
What's happening?
I played a hot dog on Adventure Time once.
You did?
Yeah.
Figures.
A hot dog
you
night.
lose?
Yeah. Is this the hot dog song?
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened? Is that the Beatles?
Every time Brian hears old music,
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
It's Archie's.
Let's take a break. And I want to find out what the Beatles did. That's so great. Let's be
Right,
back.
A picture of
Right.
me in front of the
What, hot dog?
We're back. You guys, we were just talking about.
What if being back was a
seriously
hot dog?
We seriously were talking about hot dogs. For reals.
I thought we were still recording.
No, we're back now. But while we were just talking about the Wienermobile, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and hot dogs in general,
Yeah.
still.
I heard they all have anuses in them.
We're out of the either end.
For a listener at home, I am a vegetarian and I find all this repulsive, yet I take the blame for it. because
You
I thought,
invented
hey,
the
what if
hot dog chicken bones.
hot dog chicken bones?
Hot dog
Oh,
chicken
yeah, I
bone. Hot
forgot
dog
about
chicken
that.
bone. Hot dog chicken bone.
So what they're doing is they're
It's my
trying
favorite Leonard Skinner's.
they're trying to reverse engineer dinosaurs through chickens by giving them maws instead of beaks and tails. And give them claws
Who's
instead of
trying to
wings.
do this?
Scientists. They're trying to.
Fucking scientists.
All they got to do is switch
Dr.
a couple
Moreau.
of tiny little chromosomes.
Ain't they seen Jurassic Park?
But if they're already making them into dinosaurs, how hard would it be to flip a couple of switches and make those bones some hot dogs?
In a fucking dinosaur with fucking
Seriously,
hot dog bones?
scientists, get on it.
Hot dog dinosaurs.
That'd be some big fried.
What do you got there?
There's a picture.
Just
of
a picture of me in front of the goddamn Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
I can't-
For
all right,
fucking
dude.
Albertsons, you cocksuckers.
You know, I can't really see it.
Did you
It
get a
was
ring?
Too far away.
Did you get a Wienermobile ring?
For some reason, Blaine is showing me a picture
Or a
of
whistle?
him masturbating into an AK-47.
No, that's
Yeah, well, read my pamphlets. Yeah, it was me with my mustache in front of the Wienermobile. It looks like I'm doing a biopic about Freddie Mercury.
Jesus Christ.
more like Petty Mercury.
Take a shower after fucking sweating that one through.
So I think
Damn it.
pulled my back on that one.
A guy your age shouldn't have to reach that hard for a joke, my friend.
Oh my God, I think I just broke your hip.
No Freddie Mercury. No Freddie Mercury in the book.
No Freddie Mercury in the 70s book. Is Queen in the 70s book? Who cares?
If we can't fight anything and we won't get to this fucking blip, I'll
I
just
keep telling you, it's not a fucking encyclopedia of shit that happened in the 70s.
No,
Isn't it
it's
called
it's
Times
New York
of the
Times
70s?
article. So if the New
It's
York
just
Times didn't write an
articles
article,
about-
yeah.
Well, how
Yeah.
could the New York Times not have written an article about Freddie Mercury in the 70s? Mercury.
Can you say that again?
Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury.
No Queen?
That guy's the worst Queen nerd. The way he says Freddie Mercury.
Mercury.
So there's nothing about Queen, but there is Mark Rothko.
Sure.
Automobile workers on strike. Star Wars, again, I'm seeing that Martin Sheen is in here.
Sure, he should be.
Bernard Pomerantz.
No idea.
Finally.
What about Bernie Getz? Bernie Getz. 80s.
He's the 80s, I think.
Was he?
Could have been late 70s.
He was like the Iggy
Screwdriver.
Pop of going crazy on the subway.
Bernie Getz.
Screwdriver.
Howard Stern.
The 70s.
Stern.
No, he wasn't on yet, right?
No.
Well,
Aaron
he
Stern.
was,
There's
but he was
Aaron
local.
Stern. Let's learn about Aaron Stern, everybody.
Hey, where are we? How far are we from the blip? Did we find the blip? Did we blip it?
We probably passed
It's
it
so
like 20
refreshing.
minutes ago.
You guys are on this this carpet and you're drifting slowly
Faster.
down.
So it moves slow? Did you look up the speed?
We're a couple of.
It can go pretty fast, but
Oh.
you're sort of you're sort of in neutral right now, and you're drifting.
Let's pick it up.
Let's book it to this blip.
Okay. You
Blaine isn't.
you get the
retcon
it's sort of like being on a Segway where you all sort of feel how you need to lean.
What else is in the news?
Hey, this have you seen this new thing? This USB port? Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
Is that in the thing?
Hey, you know what? I have a thumb drive. It's Fonzie's my Uber guy.
What?
I have no fucking idea. For fuck's sake, look up that joke in your goddamn precious Bible.
Hey, they got Hitler in there?
In the 70s.
People knew who he was in the 70s. He was getting popular.
You know,
again.
and, Hitler would be in his 70s by the time they were rolled around. So look up Argentina.
Hitler is still alive. There's an article in the New York Times about
There
how
you
Hitler
go.
is
See,
still alive.
Hitler's in there, but no Freddie Mercury.
Which is weird because they both died of AIDS.
Hey,
Hey, guys. Listen, I'm not making this shit up. This is all just facts.
October 21st, 1977. Hitler is for
Halloween.
sure alive, it says. That's the
For
headline.
sure. Was it written by Moon Unit Zappa?
Yes. The headline is Hitler is for sure
sure.
alive.
Okay, fine. For sure, Hitler's alive.
Hey, everybody come to the
Gag
Rite
Rommel
Aid.
with a spoon.
Everybody come to the Rite Aid on Sunset and Gower. Check out Hitler. Hitler is totally in this Rite Aid. I'm just reading this New York Times.
It does
story.
not say Sunset and Gower.
It does. It
That's
says,
right down the street. Let's
That's
go,
like
guys.
It says,
blocks
hey,
from
everybody,
Let's get Hitler.
run over to the Rite Aid on Sunset and Gower. I'm totally looking at Hitler right now. He's buying ice cream.
He's going to Denny's.
It says, what is he doing here? This is crazy. Do you think that he would maybe come to my house if I offered him some weed?
That sounds like a Facebook post in the 70s.
Oh, hey,
Where he wrote that on the picture? Or is it an
that
article?
was an article in the New York Times.
Why is it
October 21st,
Such a
1970.
fucking liar.
Hey, guys. I've been duped.
What should we do?
I don't know. Find the blip.
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 If we're only a few football fields away from it, I mean,
Well, you're not quite sure how this thing is laid out. It looks like you're in a corkscrew or a helix of some sort that's heading down. So
but you feel like we're getting there, which
yeah, sure, yeah, of course.
That sounds fucking reassuring.
let's get there.
So that last opening drifts past, and you come around the curve, and the same thing is kind of happening. There's another opening coming up. There's iridescent light coming out of it. This one has flashes, like there's different flashes coming out of it.
Like there's a photo shoot going on inside.
Yeah, or fireworks or lightning of some sort, but there's weird flashes or even giant fireflies, who knows. But there's flashes coming out of this one. You can see it as you're you've picked up the pace a little bit and you're drifting down. And this thing is coming around, I guess, on your left.
I see we checked this one out.
So, and when you come around the opening, you see that it looks into like a long thing of obviously like the other ones. This long cylindrical thing that's been overgrown. The plants in here are more blue and purpley, and it's much more overgrown than the last ones were. But you also see that every now and then these plants, they almost look like weird underground mushrooms. They will pulse and glow and give off spurts of light. So that's what's going on in here.
Well, I want to continue to the blip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to really deviate from where we're going.
All right.
Same.
Okay.
I writhe anxiously.
Hour.
Okay. Well, as you're sort of on the carpet in the middle of everything. You're flying past this opening. It's blue and purple. There's flashes of stuff going on. you don't know if anything's going to happen next week. Something might happen next
Is
week.
this one this week or next? Next week.
Last week?
This will drop tonight.
Oh, it drops tonight. Okay. Oh, yeah. So you can still get tickets. I'm doing 2 shows on the 8th next week.
Comic-Con.
Yeah, at House of Blues, October 8th. I mean, July 8th, sorry. And Steve Agee and Jonah Ray are doing little
Cameos
in my special. It's super, super special.
Nice.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. Come out to that. If not, I've got other shows on my website, brianposehn.com. Anybody else have some shit they want to plug?
3 days after Brian's show at the House of Blues in San Diego, I'll be at the American Comedy Company in San Diego doing 2 shows. So if you're down there for Comic-Con, come out to one of them.
Yeah, man, that's a good club, too. It's a good place. Anything, buddy?
Just doing shows around LA.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Hiya. Mercury.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com